We're back at it again in Walmart, perusing the hardware section now because it's round 2 of planting time. So I'm over here in the hardware section because I want a bucket because it's time to transplant my tomato seeds from their 1-inch seed starting trays to the 3-inch tray, and I need a bucket to put the soil in to moisten it before I put it in the trays, because what we're not gonna do is keep using our baking bowls to wet up soil. Like, we're not gonna do that. I could get like a dish thing, cause baby, we're out of buckets. Is this a bucket? That's not a bucket. I can get something cheap from the kitchen section, I guess, and then go to Dollar Tree when they open. This is crazy. I can't find a bucket in Walmart. All right, I got this dish washing tray right here. It's only $2, and I've got some more stuff in here. I'll show it to you when I get home. We're headed to check out and go home so I can save my babies, my plant babies. Don't mind me, I'm fresh out the shower, but I just got an Amazon notification, so I think that my mini greenhouse is here. That means we can put our first seedlings outside on the porch and they will be safe, and then start our next batch. Ta-da! Just what I feel like I need for just starting out. I repeat those same steps 1, 2, 3 more times. I gotta look back, but I feel like that took less than 5 minutes. Maybe 10. But for my first little, greenhouse, it's cute. The sun is melanating out here, but I left the wheels off for right now because I don't want it rolling on the porch. And it's so tiny that if I need to move it, I can just take the seed trays off and move it. It's not that heavy. Now, I know you're probably thinking, but that's what the wheels are for, so you won't have to move it. You won't have to take the seed trays off. But the thing about that is, we're going with the flow. Like, it's the first time for everything, and I'm a first-time gardener, so we're just making it do what it do. All right, let's get these seeds from inside out here so that, they can do what it do, and we can start our next batch. Okay, you see these? Beautiful, right? But I thought that these were holes in the bottom, and they're not. Oh, there is a hole in the bottom. This one has a hole. I see the soil coming out. All of them don't have holes? Well, anyway, that's why the soil is so moist, and these have probably experienced root rot. I'm gonna let them dry off maybe a day or two, and then see what happens. And I'm gonna go ahead and start another set of all of these seeds, and then next week I'll start my next vegetables, because it's still too early, because the guide says to start them March 2nd, and today is February the 21st. So I'm gonna go ahead and hope these harden off so I can take them out and see, if there's root rot or anything. Then I'm gonna start more bell peppers. It's gonna start more of my bells. I'm gonna start a little bit more cauliflower because that's all that's left even after transplanting. And then I have mixed these up. I don't know which of these is crimson tomatoes and which of these is Roma tomatoes. So I'm just gonna start another row in this. I'm gonna start another row in this of all of them. So bell peppers, cauliflower, and then my 2 tomatoes. As far as the eggplant, the sage, and the thyme, like this is thyme too. I have this one sage plant right here, as you can see. So I don't know. I may start them again when I start the rest of my plants. But this is what we've got. This is, they're on their way to the mortuary. Like, these just sunk in. This one hasn't gotten any bigger than that. I dumped these 2 cauliflowers out, and then all of these just fell over. So you live and you learn, and then you get loves. But hopefully now that we have this, it'll be fine. And then also, I looked at the weather for the next 10 days, and the lowest that it should get down to is like 36, which if this traps in heat like it's supposed to, then they should be fine outside. Because you're supposed to not put them outside till your low is like, I think it said 50 degrees, but a lot of those days are gonna be like 47, 45. It drops down to 36, I believe, then goes back up. So I'm just like, maybe I should put the wheels on this. That way I could just roll it into the kitchen. Because we're right here off the kitchen on the back porch. That's to be determined. Let's go ahead and start the next set of seeds. Here is the setup. I've closed the greenhouse for today. I may come back and put these seeds inside tonight simply so that they can be warm, because these are the ones I just started and I can watch them more. But I think these guys and these guys and those guys might be okay. I want these to harden off a little bit so that I can, not completely hard, but the soil compact and harden a little bit so I can up pot them. It's hard to see. So I want to up pot all those peppers, those eggplants, my one little sage back there, and then the rest of that thyme, because I already up potted this time back here. So I'm gonna wait to the end of the week. Today is Wednesday, so I should be able to up pot those by Friday or Saturday. And then these, I'm starting to see little leaves on these, so that's why I left them. But I'm gonna see tomorrow if they need to be a little more wet, because they were kind of heavy when I picked them up. So I'm gonna see if they need a little more water tomorrow. And then my rose bush is just hanging out down there. It's maxing and surviving. She still has plenty of water in her, so I don't want to overwater her either. And then I just washed all of this stuff. This little mat came with one of these trays, so I want it to dry out a bit because it's a little wet, so everything will be clean and ready for the next set of seeds next weekend.